All right, what are Nigerians saying regarding issues that are trending on the headlines across Nigerian newspapers this morning? Let's cross over to Uche Okoro, our correspondent in Port Harcourt, to take us through all that. Uche, good morning. It's good to have you on. Uche, are you there?
Dominated by headlines related. Yeah, I can hear you.
No, go ahead. Earlier, and I guess it's just a little mix-up there. But our correspondent Uche Okoro is in Port Harcourt, taking us, and we're ready to listen and hear from Nigerians. It's always an interesting thing when we hear from Nigerians expressing themselves, what they feel about the headlines, all the news making the rounds, and all of that every time.
It would also be fascinating to see what ordinary Nigerians have to say about, I call it the shake-ups now in the Apex Court. That, of course, that had been trending last week or thereabouts, the leaked letter, the CJN, the former CJN's response, and now his exit voluntarily on health grounds. But I think right. We can connect with Uche Okoro.
Yeah, all right. Exactly. All right, Uche, it's over to you now. Go ahead.
Newspaper, all of them are saying something about the resignation of the former CJN. But I'll just pick at random to save time. I'll start with the Nation newspaper here. You can see suspected memory disorder forced ex-CJN Tanko to quit. The Nation newspaper, suspected memory disorder forced ex-CJN Tanko to quit. I'll take just two. There are five here, all about the CJN. So I'll just run through, choosing at random. Yeah, the Guardian newspaper here. Amidst rift, Muhammad bows out. Ariwola becomes CJN. That's the front page headline here for the Guardian newspaper. Amid rift, Muhammad bows out. Ariwola becomes CJN. I'll just go straight up to speak to one or two people here who have also been going through the headlines here. So, sir, good morning to you. I'd just like to tell me your name and go ahead and tell me what you think about the headlines this morning.
Williams, Epele. Okay, let me start from this Guardian. News Arif, Mohammed bows out, Ariwola becomes CJN. Well, I don't think Nigeria, they are truthful to us because in health cannot make it to resign just now. Maybe there is something fishing that we don't know because Nigerians, they can never tell because this is power thoughts and now we are approaching 2023. So they want to to control everywhere. So it's like they've secured this Supreme Court to use for their elections.
Okay, so you're of the view that this is political?
Yeah.
Why don't you think that, a Nigerian occupying public office could resign for purpose of ill health? Why is that so strange to you?
Yeah, it's so sudden because we are approaching 2023.
So the timing is your problem?
Yes, it's so sudden, yes.
Okay. I'll come back to you. So how about you?
Yeah, I first of all, I think the resignation of the former CJN is not a welcome development because at this level in time, Nigerians are expecting much from him. There are certain things that he has to be taken in order, maybe looking at the issue of how the electoral law should be amendment and all the rest. So at this level, it's just like he's being politically being motivated. So it's not a good one at all. So we are not happy. We are not happy with this kind of issue. The CJN should have at least try, if not taking some bold step within this particular framework to ensure that some things should have been kept in place before his resignation, before he resigns. So it's not a good one at all.
Not a good one or what?
Yeah.
Just hold on. I'll come back to you. We'll talk about that. All right, sir. So, are you aware of a number of issues that have been surrounding the CJN before what ended in his resignation yesterday? Are you aware of any issues relating to grievances, relating to allegations? Are you aware of any of that at all?
Yes. Alante was tribalism. They say he's a Sharia judge. Then, when he was appointed CJN, that he was not fit to be the CJN because he's a Sharia judge. So all those things contributed to this 2023 political motivated. So they wanted to remove him out of the picture so they can secure a good passage for them in the Supreme Court in case they have any faith case that they can secure their judgment. This is political motivated because just sudden we are approaching 2023 elections. You now say any health meeting to quit from your.
Nigerians reacting there, Nigerians reacting to the headlines across Nigerian newspapers there, especially on the issues we've been talking about. And as it is, some people feel that, like one of them was saying that it seemed to be political.
Even more than one of them. The latter man also said as much.
Yes.
But if I recall Femi Akode's report on the emergence of Justice Ariwola as the CJN, he did, say that expectations would be on him in light of the forthcoming general elections. The Supreme Court is going to be like the scene or the stage where so many cases, would come on that have to do with political parties, that have to do with the elections, with aggrieved people running to the court for resolution of their grievances. So indeed, it goes without saying that he's coming in, Justice Ariwola is coming in at a very important time in Nigeria's history. And
really critical.
We'll wait and see how it will all end for him. Of course, the general consensus is that history will be kind to to Justice Tanko Mohammed, who has now left the scene. It's now Justice Ariwola, acting now.
All right, let's see.
Well, Ariwola means shout of joy.
Shout of joy.
Literally in Yoruba. I think it translates very well into hallelujah. Is this hallelujah moment for Nigerian judiciary?
Ariwola.
Indeed.
All right. We'll wait to see.
Indeed.
We'll wait to see how that hallelujah turns into, something positive for
Indeed.
all Nigerians, and then especially the judiciary itself.